Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again. My name's Dr. RK Powar. We are having coffee and we are having a chat, and we are going to be chatting about something called a difference of opinions, more commonly known as conflict management. Now, I did some work on that. I researched that and have written articles on it, and the one I'm referring to today is this one, a difference of opinions. Anyway, I don't need to be looking through this, so let me start straight away. If you want a copy of that, please direct message me and I'll be more than happy to send you a link or even a hard copy. It's fine. Right, so let's make a start. Conflict. We can talk about conflict in work, we can talk about conflict at home, we can talk about conflict outside. In fact, I'm going to just tell you one secret. Where there are people, there is scope for conflict. Also, conflict has a very negative connotation to it. The minute you hear the word conflict, it's associated with our conditioning, our upbringing, as it's going to be something negative. But let's change that. Let's challenge that. Let's use conflict as a positive. Let's use conflict as a learning step. Let's use conflict to challenge our thinking. Let's use conflict very, very positively. Traditionally, conflict happens because people have been treated unfairly. They've not been recognised. It doesn't matter whether it's at home or work, the kind of principles are the same. They've not been recognised. They've not been treated fairly, as I said. They've been undervalued. Their values and belief system is compromised. There's a personality clash. So those are 5 of some of the reasons why there can be conflict. The next thing is then, okay, so that's all very good, knowing those reasons. How are we going to manage it? How are we going to use it positively going forward? Going forward, in order to use conflict positively, you have to have a very positive attitude that you are going to listen to what has been said to you if a manager's managing you, or if you are managing someone, with an open mind, unbiased viewpoints, and the confidence to ask, contribute in a discussion, explain how you feel, explain what could be different to make you feel better. If you're an employee, if you're at home, if you're a child, it doesn't matter what setup we're talking about. So you have to be open to criticism. Equally, the person delivering the criticism needs to deliver it in a very, very positive way. And that is a skill, but it can be learned. So for example, if I said to anyone, oh, you're useless, you're absolutely useless at everything you do, that's not positive, it's not constructive. Whereas if you said, the coffee, did you forget to put the sugar in it today? It's a nice cup of coffee, but it hasn't got any sugar in. Maybe you forgot, I take 2 sugars. Say the same thing, but say it positively. That's a very simple example, actually. And by the way, I don't have 2 sugars in my coffee, but I think you got the message. So delivery is important. And then even furthermore, delivery is further compounded by not just what you deliver, not the message that you deliver, but then how it's delivered. Something negative can be said. Sometimes as a manager, you have to give out information that is negative. It cannot be dressed up, but it can be delivered in a way that makes it more palatable to the person receiving it. So conflict can be used positively. It can assist organizational learning. It can assist growth and development, not just for the individual, but whether it's at home, for the growth and development for all the people concerned, because we can all learn from it, whether you're the person receiving the information or giving the information, whether it's in an organization as well. Organizational learning happens when there is some form of conflict. If everything's just ticking away nicely, you can become very complacent. There is no organizational learning going on there. So the best way to manage conflict is how you deal with it, how you deliver information, and very importantly, know who you're delivering the information to, because a firm approach might be okay for employee A. For employee B, it may not be the best approach for delivery of a message that is related to conflict. You may need to be more amiable. So bottom line is, conflict management is a skill. It's a skill where you know how to bring out the best in people and use it as a positive to make them grow and yourself grow. It doesn't matter how senior you are, there's learning to be had in every simple example, every complicated example, and every scenario. If you have a conflict situation at home or in the work environment and you want to message me, feel free to do so. I'll be more than happy to offer one-to-one guidance on that. And if you want to read any of my work, let me know. I can also guide you there on where to get the information. And what I'd like to do now is thank you very much for your valuable time. Thank you for our little chat. I do appreciate it very much, and have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye-bye.